All right, but yo, people, this Nate here.
Just Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 293.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey, man, chilling out, bro. We came back to get the people to art, man. I take a week off. It was my anniversary, so
Yes. Happy anniversary to you and the wife. I got a chance to see y'all yesterday. Y'all pulled up like the great aunts and uncles that you are. So,
yeah,
all right.
Kev pays his debts.
You do pay your debts. Listen. So last podcast, which was 2 weeks ago, we talked about you making a deal with. It started with Dante, and it trickled down to Danica and Khaled ended up getting something out the deal, which I don't understand why you did that.
I couldn't come in with two kids.
Listen, when you have yours, I'm be honest with you, they're gonna have to learn that early, okay? And I say all that with tongue in cheek. You know, the wife ain't gonna let that happen. But
it should be birthdays and that sort of thing. Since this was a special deal, I was like, all right, listen.
Yeah.
I can't reward one for being good in school, and then the other ones don't be getting. You know what I'm saying? They out there holding it down. Yeah,
right.
So it's like whatever. Plus, I don't really get to do for them all like that, man.
True.
They already spoiled, so
it
was nice to be able to do something for them.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, man. They literally talked about it like it was a countdown, and like I love it because it held the house completely hostage, man. Like I was trying to figure out how I can get Weston moved into this deal and get him to understand, like, yo, Uncle Kevin ain't gonna get you nothing if you don't act right. Chores was getting done, bedtime was getting done on time. Schoolwork, I already sent you the screenshots of that, bro. Like everything was on point with that. And when I tell you Friday, when they woke up and I was getting downstairs drinking my coffee, Dante woke up like a vampire in the night and came down to the table and said, "Dad, it's Friday." I said, "Dante, the day's not over. You got one more day. You can still blow it." You know what I'm saying? Bro, he got through that day. And when I say the day ended, I came home. My front foot wasn't even through the threshold yet. He said, "Where's Uncle Kevin?" He said it just like that. I did my part. I got the points. So Uncle Kevin and Auntie Toy pull up and y'all gave him the toys. And they went completely nuts, man. Like Dante slept with the car like I told you he would. Danica, she definitely had makeup on her face. And then Khalees. So it's going to go into, I know we talk about what we're going to play, but I got to get this off my chest, bro. So getting this on Epic account or getting the V-Bucks onto the Epic store was complete hell. I mean, complete and utter. Listen, I tricked it off. I added those points that you bought to my account. And then I ended up having to buy them again on Khalees's account, right? Because I didn't know how to do it, Kev. It had me in such a vice, bro. And yesterday was Lil Nadir's birthday, so I didn't want to hound him with that to have him figure it out. And I started thinking, like, am I really at that point in life where I'm now the person who calling my kids to help me with technical stuff? I'm in IT. I am smart. Like, I should have this figured out. I couldn't figure it out, Kev. I couldn't, man.
I think I have I either have two or three. I know I at least have two. I probably have three Epic accounts, bro.
Really?
Like it's a different one on my PC than it is on the PlayStation. I think I don't know if Xbox uses the same one as one of the other ones, but I just fire it up and
what's crazy is they all use the same one. They all use the same Epic account. All you gotta do is sign into your Epic account on everything. So like I have Khalees set up on because Fortnite can be a nasty place. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So sure. I gotta police it. So I got her set up as a kid account on my PlayStation account. So I log in and then she can log in or whatever. And I love it because whenever she needs parental authorization, it sends an alert through my PlayStation app on my phone, and I can either approve it or deny. So communication, I turned all that off. She can play with people. She can have people send her friend requests and stuff like that, and they got to be under a certain age. And nobody can talk to her, and she can't talk to nobody. Because, as you know, man, I want to keep my kids.
For that.
It ain't. I want to keep them innocent, bro. They can hear a couple words. You're like, what is that? And they get to Googling. Next thing you know, now my baby's in the world. So I don't want all that. So I wanted to go ahead and add the points to. I didn't know she didn't have an Epic account. I thought everybody got a chance to play on Fortnite. You got an Epic account, right?
Yeah, wrong. I thought you had to have one.
Wrong. That's not true. You had this. I had to then sign up as a parent for her, which is cool because they recognize she was a child. It sent it up to me to approve it, and it sent an email and everything. But I couldn't get the points added. So really? I go to the website and I go to add them on. Kev, I tricked it all the way off. I ended up having to create her an Epic account, like I said, and then I had to buy the points through the Epic store through Epic, not the PlayStation, because you can't buy points for your child on PlayStation. You can either buy it for your account, but it does not trickle down. Fam, really? Wow. I was literally doing this for like an hour last night. It was like an hour and a half. After y'all left, I chilled out for a little bit. Babe came home, and I spent an hour and a half on getting that figured out. And I am literally like upset because I am smart. You know what I'm saying? Like I could not figure this out, Kev, and it pissed me off. But Once we got it, the squeal that came out of her voice when she got those daggone V-Bucks, man. She bought her battle pass and she got her skins that she talking about. And needless to say, Uncle Kev, bro, you were like anything you need. Like, you already knew it was like that with the kids already, but like they might like you more than they like me right now. And I'm like, yo, I like they really are like geeked, man. Like, Dante has not stopped playing with that daggone car, man.
I'm happy he enjoys that car, but like I said, he don't. I hope he realized, like, hey, listen, buddy, this was a setup. This was 100% setup, because now you proved to me that you could be good in school. You could do what you need to do in school. So I expect nothing less now.
Yes, now
you know what I'm saying.
If you think I did
not, be some incentives, but
yeah, if you think I did not hold it over his head this morning, you're wrong. Because the minute he started acting up, I said, listen, let me get that car, and he immediately snapped out. So let me call Uncle Kevin. He immediately snapped it back together, bro. So they don't understand that, but bro, I'm telling you, man, they rolling. First of all, is Toy okay? I know Weston was all over her yesterday, and I thought about that after y'all left, man. He's a puppy, man. I can't control him but so much.
I know,
and I knew when you went to the full government. Know. When you went to the full government, I said, oh yeah, he's definitely trying to.
Listen, she was having a hard time. Cause see, this is the thing. I've been around enough people with puppies that like I just know how to deal with it. It's like, yo, listen, just ignore them. Like if you ignore the puppy, put your hands behind your back, they'll know that you don't want to play, and they'll leave you alone after a second.
Yes.
So I mean, listen, Weston already knows I'm the top G, so he you know what I'm saying? He respects me as such. So like I come around, he want to lick on me, get a little head pat. Then he just lay at my feet after that. He know I'm a top G. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? With Toya, she made the mistake of engaging. I'm like, baby, you're talking to a dog. He doesn't understand your words, but he understands that you're interacting with him.
Right.
So he thinks you want to play.
Right.
I'm like, you can't do that. Like you're a human, he the dog.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta set the tone.
You have to.
And then she was over there. She was having a moment with Sonny.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, listen, she cried in the car.
Did she?
Yes.
Why?
Listen, man, she got emotional. That's my baby, man. Like,
I know. That's how they are, man. They
like Sonny is sick. Sonny's such a good dog. I'm like,
Sonny's old.
Listen, sir, you're getting another year out of Sonny.
I know.
you keep on thinking.
It's good days and bad days. Y'all came over on a good day, because if you came over yesterday, you'd have been like, "Yeah, dear, get the garbage bag ready." Because like you thought, it was time, bro.
Pixelate that, John.
You thought it was
to see it.
Look, and I can laugh about it because listen, Sonny's old, man. She lived a good life, man.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Yes. The goodest of lives. Now, she making gourmet meals for the dogs. But I wish I'd have showed you before you left. Like, she makes like this rice dish with peas and carrots and salmon and crap. I'm like, man, who do you think we are? You know what I'm saying?
Kibbles.
Right.
Kibbles and bits.
Put a little bit of water on top of that joint, you'll make it soft. That's it. That's all I'm thinking about. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted to do. But not my wife, man.
Table scraps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bones.
we gotta take it back to them days. You know what I'm saying? Dog can't be like, I'm not making a meal for the dog. Okay. No. Like, listen, the best you're gonna get is table scraps and kibble.
Fam, we got like, it's a whole, like the whole dish she makes is in the she prepares it and puts it in a big bowl in the refrigerator, so I can just take it and put it into the food. She got like a thing of peanut butter in the pantry. It's labeled dogs. I'm like, man, who are we, man? Like, I'm down, like you said. I'm gonna put a stake in the ground and like put it onto the ground and let the dog stay outside all day long. Like, when the get to come in their house is a privilege. You know what I'm saying?
It be raining. You just out there looking at him like, yeah, get used to it, player.
Yep. Just sip my coffee and stare at him like.
Listen, you better hope for a warm day. It'll be a warm day before you come back in here.
If it's snow,
you believe that, right?
You got fur. Okay.
Best I could do is maybe a dog house for you, big dog.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Why did parents back in the day think that was the right thing to do, man? Like, seriously, why was dogs treated like? I mean, I say all that now with my dog, but
a dog was there to protect the house, man. That was it. Like, we wasn't friends. Like, you here to do a job. Now these dogs nowadays, you know what I'm saying? These dogs be extra scary. Somebody break into your house, the dog run out before you. The dog trip you up trying to get out the house before you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but back in the day, man, they I can't tell you all the things, but listen, they were doing things. That dog was meant to protect the house. And the second that we found out that dog couldn't protect the house, the dog was out of there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Dog bite one of the kids. Bye-bye dog.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you done heard the grandfather stories.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Yeller was a real thing. But then also, our parents would buy a dog and name him the same name as the last dog. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that time remembering dog names? Listen, you was Sparky too, man. I don't care. Like, yeah, you listen. A dog was the dog, man. We used to be a proper country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A dog was a dog. You stayed outside and guard this house, and for that, I feed you.
Right.
That was the end of the relationship.
That's how Snoopy came about. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah. Snoopy was outside. That's how Snoopy had imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we were a proper country.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
But shoot, man, let's start like we always do. What we been playing? What you been playing, bro?
Oh man, have I been playing anything at all? I don't. You know, I started playing Death Stranding on PC, which was beautiful, absolutely beautiful game.
I got it installed.
I played only a little bit, but you know what I mean. It was beautiful. But outside of that, I don't think I played anything, man. I played a game of Triple Threat offline yesterday.
Okay.
Just waiting for Toya to get home, and that was it, man. Like,
2K on the way though. Don't it come out next week?
Yeah, it come out on Thursday. I still got to put in my pre-order, but
you gonna get the one
I want
for
the league
big
pass.
One? Okay,
yeah, I'm in the $150 boy, because I want the league pass or whatever. So
yeah. I mean that definitely was a good incentive, man. And plus Michael Jordan being on the cover. If Michael Jordan wasn't on the cover, I probably wouldn't want to get it. But yeah, I'm gonna pick it up as well because I haven't decided on. I did decide. I'm not buying Madden. I still haven't played my. I still have. Oh my goodness. I still have not
finished the 10 hours, huh?
No, I still haven't finished my 10 hours. I still have I played a little bit of it. And like I got to the point where I realized I'm not gonna like it. And like I just don't want to do it. And like even I didn't go to the barbershop this week, so maybe that's the reason why too. I didn't really think too much on it.
Nah, by the time you get to the barbershop, all that chitter chatter is over because 2K is coming out now. So.
Exactly, and that's the one that's going to hold precedent over everything, man. Yeah. Like 2K is going to do it, so I'm going to pick that one up though. As far as what I've been playing, man, I played a little bit of Destiny. Like I said, I had Fortnite had me in hell, so I played a little bit of Fortnite since I had the free V-Bucks. Now I went ahead and bought the Battle Pass and played.
Did you get Goku?
I did. I got Goku.
See, I'm gonna get Goku. I am gonna pick that up. I do want Goku.
Okay. All right. I'm trash. But there is a new mode on there, the no build mode. I think you told me about it a couple weeks ago. Well, or maybe we didn't talk about it. But there's a no build mode. It's just in there. You're just shooting. I want to play that. So that's the only thing I've really been playing. And I did, like I said, installed Death Stranding, and I loaded it up. It looks beautiful, like you said. I still haven't got more into it. That it seems a little creepy to me though.
It is a little bit creepy, but the story is immaculate. Like once you play it, you know what I'm saying, fragile and all that, bro. Like the game is absolutely, it's terrifying. The first time that you got to encounter the BTs, like it is terrifying a little bit. Like they do a good job of, you know what I'm saying, making sure to shake you up real good, let you know, like if you feel a real sense of danger, when you're going through this, but you get used to it. And, but it's an immaculate game now. Did you get that Ring of Lamb Chops game or whatever it was, man?
No, Lamb of the Cult of the Lamb is what it's called.
Yeah. I want to pick that up. That look cold.
Do you? You think you get into it?
I think it could be fun, like especially if it's on the Switch. I think that could be a fun reason to play the Switch again.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think they put it on the Switch though.
Hold on, but it's called Cult of the Lamb. I don't like that.
No, bro, it's exactly how it sounds. It's twisted. Like you have to like name characters in order to like fatten them up and like feed them in order to kill them. Like and then you use those people to feed your cult. It's a legit.
It sounds like it's a little anti-Christian. I don't know if I like that.
Oh, very much so. Very much so. That's why I'm not going to. That's why I didn't want to get into it. Like if you can take your mind away from that aspect of it and just look at it from the game aspect, and I think it'd be okay. But I don't know if I could do that. You know what I'm saying?
That developer needs to find God.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm telling Ye. Ye.
God did. Hey, listen.
Ye gonna stop it. Like, listen. I don't know
Ye,
if you've been following.
He's stopping everybody.
He's not having it with nobody. I love it.
Okay, but what is his? Okay, I know why he's upset. I know why he's mad because he got a reason. I'm not even going to front. Like what Adidas is doing with copying the Yeezy slides and the what was it, something else that they copied?
The foam runners.
The foam runners. There it was. Like, come on, y'all got it. Y'all know what y'all doing, man. Y'all taking away from my guy, man. So, but Ye's on fire, man. But other than
giving
that,
smoke to Gap.
Oh yeah, the Gap. Do you see how he had those board of directors feet to the fire?
Yeah, he had him in there, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Sparta. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I like it. That's what I'm telling. I'm getting him on. I'm getting him on the whoever made Cult of the Lamb. I'm calling Ye. I'm telling Ye, get on them too, man.
Yeah.
They not. Yeah, listen. Tell him find God. and Kid Cudi while you at it.
Yo, why does everybody hate Kid Cudi now, man? Well, not maybe now, but Kid Cudi is not high on everybody's list, man.
He did wrong by Ye, man. We down rocking with that.
Yeah, I feel him. All right, man. Ain't nothing else really going on video game wise. 2K and Madden are coming out. Still playing the Steam Deck. I've been playing. Matter of fact, man, it's the perfect situation with the Steam Deck right now. I got a portable Dreamcast. I played Sonic 2 the other day while laying in bed. I've got about halfway through it, so that's another thing I've been playing. But yeah, it's the handheld I've been waiting on, man. And you should pick one up if you can get one.
Yeah, I mean, I got a million other things in front of that, but eventually I will grab one. Maybe I get it for Christmas or something like that. But
there you
go. Why does gaming suck right now, man? Like, riddle me this. Why does gaming suck? Like, why are we not getting any new games? We've had these new systems for 2 years now. We've gotten maybe 3 bangers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because the bangers we got was so top heavy, pause, that maybe they thought they didn't have to give us any more. Because all this prying on nostalgia stuff has really been getting on my nerves. I've been talking about it for like almost a year, man. Like, there hasn't been anything innovative. I mean, thank God for Kojima and Take-Two for making Elden Ring. But other than that, man, it's been a bunch of remakes. Like, even right now, Sony, they're pumping up, was it The Last of Us remake? Like, I can't even get excited for that, man.
I ain't even played Last of Us 2 yet, and they trying to get me to replay Last of Us 1, which actually wouldn't be a terrible idea. That way I know what's going on. But, like, man, we gotta fix this, man. We need some more games to be coming out.
Well, Kojima got one coming, right? Wasn't that a thing for a new game coming out?
That was a podcast. I don't know what. Hopefully, there is a game attached to that. But I mean, listen, if Kojima said it's fire, I'm with it. I'm there with him.
Yeah, he might be the only. The only director that has like a cult following, and rightfully so. Like, people who love Kojima. Like, I am one of which who never really played the games, and I'm looking forward just to watching like a video of it, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna play it. I just looking forward to watching it.
Listen, play Death Stranding. It gets a lot of flack because it is a walking simulator essentially, but it's not about the walk. Like, I mean, the way you have to actually maintain and think through what it is that you're doing, man, it's an immaculate game. Like I said, I applaud it, if nothing else, for being different than everything else that we get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He changed the focus in that game. Like, how many sandbox shooters can we possibly play? I mean, and now they can't even do that right. I mean, is Battlefield together yet? Have they gotten that all squared away? I'm
not sure. Battlefield is one of those games that comes out and you and I never really even talk about it. Like, it's like we don't care. We never have cared about any of them.
Bruh, I got the current Call of Duty, man. I think I fired that thing up like 2 times and I was like, all right.
Really? Because it's I don't know. Something got to change with those. Maybe has shooters has shooters really like just lost its luster? Like, what why?
I think I mean, how long were we gonna keep doing the same things?
True.
You know what I mean? And nobody else, like, I mean, every once in a while, like, I'm still going to play the Horizon game at some point. At some point, I'll get there and play that.
Yeah.
I mean, new God of War. First of all, Sony is the only company coming with anything. All right.
True.
Like, they are the only people that are even trying anymore, because Nintendo, they clearly gave up a long time ago. Why is the 64 catalog so thin? Like, why are y'all not, why are we not really pumping that?
I'm going to, before the weekend's out, and I said it was this weekend, it was going to be my marker, but I'm going to give my Switch to Dan because I'll never play it again. Like, the only reason why I held on to my Switch as long as I was waiting for the virtual library to get better. But now my Steam Deck, bro, I put the entire N64 library on my Steam Deck. I have them all on there. You got
WrestleMania 64?
I got it all on there, fam.
Bro, we're gonna come by on Sunday.
Hey, listen, I'm all for it, man. Like, I want to normalize just visits having nothing on the agenda. Y'all just come by. Like, I just love being around my people, man. So just bring your laptops, put your pajamas on, and just come. And as long as we keep Weston away from toy, we'll be fine, man. I'll get him together.
But the goal is we just got to be there long enough that he doesn't care anymore.
True, and he won't. He won't. But as you are, like we talked about the other day, like, you're finally seeing what I say about once you buy a house and you like are in the house, bro. Like, I'm praying for another pandemic. Like, I want it to happen, man. I don't want people to die, but I want to be back in the house, man. Like, I don't want anybody to die, but I want to be back in the house like 24/7.
That's nice of you to say, because I thought you could be like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If we if couple gotta go, couple gotta go. You know what I mean?
Nah, I want to keep all the grandmas.
Win.
Nah, man, I want to keep them all here, man.
All right, good.
I want to keep them all here. But yeah,
listen, I'm gonna tell you what. When we got over there yesterday, man, it looked like them kids had you in a huckabuck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, well, not even close. Not even close. They were up. What was I doing? Was I cooking dinner? Yeah, I just fed them.
Because I was just looking around. It was something I know you wasn't watching on the TV.
Oh, I was in the loft. Like I was nowhere upstairs. Like down there. Like they had their like nah, fam. Like they had the middle floor. I gave them that, and I'm like I'm going to the loft. I was actually playing Destiny at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, I was playing. But you probably you looked
around. When I looked around,
Western?
I was like, man, he's in a huckabuck. I was like, the wife,
No.
He was in complete dad mode. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
The wife was gone and, whoo.
They got me outnumbered, but nah, they'll never have me that. No, because what it is with them, though, is like when mom cooks, they just eat, right? Mm-hmm. When I make something, everybody wants something different. So yesterday, when I just got done doing the dishes, so like the twins wanted, matter of fact, Danica wanted spaghetti. We had leftover spaghetti in the fridge. And Khalees and Dante wanted noodles. So I was like, all right, how often am I
y'all all
here? eating
spaghetti.
See,
like,
that's
no, I'm not, like, listen, y'all want noodles? Spaghetti's close enough, man. Like, y'all got me confused. like, absolutely not.
I did. They had me in that kind of a vice, but it was cool. I got it done because how often am I home to cook for them? That's usually the wife's thing. I usually just do the dishes. So,
sir, all I do is I looked up when I looked over at that TV and I see Pixar was on, but none of the kids were actually watching it. I was like, oh, they got my man down bad over here. They beating up on my guy.
No, they had me up in the loft, man. Hey, listen, that's when you start being appreciative of all those square footage, bro. Like, I'll find somewhere to go. Like, y'all leave me alone, man. Like, for real, I'm going to go hide, you know?
It's only so much hide, man, because they find you. Like, listen,
bro,
dude.
Dante came and found me in the bathroom earlier today. Like, I mean, literally. I got done drinking my coffee and I was downstairs, made them all breakfast and stuff. They all ate. And I was like, let me just take some time to me time to clean up. You know how I get. You know what I mean? Got a little hot. Let me go to the bathroom. So I go in there. Yeah. Man's is at the door like, Dad. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to come in. He just busted in. You know what he wanted to tell me? He had a mark on his elbow. That's all he wanted to tell me. I got a mark on. Like, fam, you got to leave me alone. Like, you got to relax, man. Seriously, you got to leave me alone for a little bit. I love you, man. I know we got 3-day weekend, but.
Come on, dog. Yeah. Nah, listen. No, what you gotta start doing, man. You know what I mean? When you in there, like really handling business, I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like you done ate a pint of ice cream or something like that. Invite my man on in there. Like, hey, yo, come come on in. Yeah.
Have a chair there for him. Like, sit down, man.
He never come back. He never coming back after that.
Like, nah,
I want to talk to you. Nah, just can't wait.
Matter of fact, shut the door. Shut the door. Turn the heater on in that joint. Like, just straight traumatized, my man. You know? I'm sick of it, man. I really am, bro. These spoiled kids, man. Them kids are spoiled.
Oh boy, that's funny.
But yo, so we got to talk about your boy, man. Your boy Durant, Durbeta. He's back to being Durbeta.
Hey, no.
Nah, he is.
Listen.
He is, Kev. Because he's staying put. Like, what was this all about?
Yeah.
Seriously, what was this all about?
Hey, listen, because they needed to pay Kyrie. Like,
they still haven't.
It's like, listen, it's a foregone conclusion. They're working out the details right now. They're just trying to make sure ain't nobody else that they need to sign because offseason still is technically on. But yeah, they already know Kyrie about to get a bag. Listen, I promise you this. I promise you that. And that's all Durant wanted to get traded for because he felt like that. Like, listen, he was riding for his people. I respect it.
You respect it?
You know what I mean? Yeah, he was willing to stand 10 toes down.
Yeah, he was sweating. You was going to take your talents to Philly.
Yeah, listen, I was standing in solidarity with Katie and Kyrie. I got no love for the Nets, Nets organization. Like, I ain't from Brooklyn. I don't care. I got love for Katie and Kyrie.
I'll tell you this though. The East is going to be stacked.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think the Heat are about to fall off. I think that they ran on top with short like leprechauns.
Yeah.
I don't think that the Bucks really got any better.
Did they get worse?
They didn't get worse, but I don't think that they got any better. Like, I could still see them coming out of the East, possibly, but I don't think that they're the best team in the East. Philly got much better, in my opinion. The Nets got much better. I love that we got a goon now and Marquise Morris. Like, he's strictly just there to fight. You know what I'm saying? So KD got a bodyguard now. Like, that's all we needed. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause in Golden State, Draymond was the bodyguard.
Right.
Now KD got a new bodyguard, man. Hold on. Did the Nets get PJ Tucker too? Or no, Philly got PJ Tucker.
Yeah. No, did Philly get PJ Tucker? Somebody got PJ Tucker.
I'm pretty sure Philly got PJ Tucker.
Okay. Well, Philly got PJ Tucker. Let me see. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So Harden got a bodyguard now because, you know what I'm saying? Embiid, he can't be the bodyguard, you know what I mean? And he the star player. Like, we got to keep him on. We need him on the floor for Harden to, you know what I'm saying, have somebody to pass to.
Okay.
And
the Sixers got PJ Tucker.
Yeah, so and now PJ Tucker's there to guard Harden and Embiid. You know what I'm saying? He's there to protect. So I like it. So I between Philly and Brooklyn, I would say those are the two best teams in the East, with the Bucks being third, Miami maybe like fourth or fifth. I don't know who I'll put. I don't know who I'll put in front of Miami, but fifth sounds more.
You forgetting about Boston too?
Boston. Okay, so yeah, Boston is 4.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. I mean, they took a blow.
So he might be 6.
Yeah, he might, but still has 6 good teams though in the East.
Yeah, exactly.
East is gonna be pretty tough, man.
Yeah. The East is gonna be very good, and you know, a lot of people got high hope for Memphis. I don't understand it 100%. Like I don't see it. Like I like Ja Morant or whatever, but like first of all, I don't know how long he's gonna actually stay healthy.
Yes.
And second of all, I just. You know, I think that they're too young of a team. They don't have any OGs. They got this. I feel like they got the same problem that Charlotte has right now. That
too
there
young?
are no OGs. Yeah, there's nobody there to keep the young players with their, you know what I'm saying, keep their feet on the ground.
Right. No, I agree with you on that point. That's why you get your Miles Turners of the world. What is it, Miles Turner? What's it? Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges of the world.
Yeah, Miles Bridges. Yeah. Whatever happened with him?
I don't know. It got kind of quiet. I don't know if they're trying to sweep it under the rug or what's going on. You can't sweep that under the rug, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, ain't no sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
I just know he was looking for a big contract, and now we all know that that's out the window.
Right. He blew it.
So
I think that's weird. I think it was all done. Like, he's just gone. He'll be out the league. He'll be sipping lean or in a jail.
I think he's still with the Hornets, though. Like, that's what I think. He was still under contract. I think he was just maybe restricted free agent, so he's looking for a new contract. And now it's like, well, you're going to play out the terms.
Yeah. We'll get you for pennies on the dollar at this point. So speaking of which, man, the Celtics, they suffered a blow. Gallinari got hurt. He tore his ACL. So now he's out for the year. They were looking for him to have some stuff. They're going to start taking away them players being able to play outside of the league. Like if in the offseason, they're going to stop this because like it's 2 big injuries that happened. Chet Holmgren broke his foot, Liz Frank injury, trying to guard LeBron.
Yeah, I would say that was his own fault. Like, man, listen here, pup. Don't come trying to mess with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get bit. You know what I mean? You come in here thinking you could just step to the bit. Like, I get it. LeBron is what, 37, something like that?
Yeah, he got old man strength.
Yeah, he's 37, 38, I think. I think he's 37 going on 38. I get it. So, you know what I'm saying? Young boy is like, yo, I could take LeBron. He's feeling good. Like, listen, it's been almost 2 decades worth of players that couldn't take LeBron. What made you think you were special, man? Like, listen,
I blame social media.
You built like a stack of toothpicks, man.
I blame social media. These cats, like, they think that they can look and see that they are of the world by just coming and looking on social media. I mean, my man had dice on his chain at the draft, bro. So he feels like he got some sort of cred or whatever. Listen, you ain't that. You're not that guy, buddy. You know, you're not him. You know,
listen, bruh, you built like a pack of toothpicks, man. Like, listen, don't go trying to step to the king. You know what I'm saying? You a pauper, boy. You know what I mean? Like, sit down, play your position now.
All you say is true, but it's a scary injury. That Liz Frank injury is taking cats out.
He's done. He's done. Listen, we waiting on Wanamiyami or whatever his name is, man. Did you ever figure out how to say that guy's name?
No,
I don't know. But he's going to be a beast.
You say that, and I still I am never like. The foreign players are just now becoming where they dogs again. Luka might have changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never got into the whole.
And Giannis.
Okay, and Giannis. I give you that too. But, man, I just don't get into the whole, the Euro guys, man. Like, yoga and stuff. Yo, it's just stretching. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is, man. Like, we're trying to reinvent everything. Because for every Giannis, there's a skittish Vili and a what's my man's name? Luke Axel, whatever those guys. Those dudes is trash, man. So, he probably will be good, but I don't know, man. I don't get down with all these Euro guys, man. But it's just, stay in your place, man. You shouldn't have been in there playing trying to guard LeBron, man.
Listen, first of all, man, we got to stop propping up the swaggy white guy. All right, like, listen, I know we all love to see it.
You watch the N1 doc.
We love to see it.
You know it.
At the same time, it's like, man, I was told Tyler Hero was gonna be the next guy. Like, he's cool, but he's a 6 man. He's right where he belongs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He you know what I'm saying. He was having fun on IG. Now look where he at. You know what I mean? Like, he's 6 man of the year. I believe he got 6 man of the year, right?
He did.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Good for him. But he's Lou Will for the rest of his career. Like he's never coming off that bench. And now Chet Holmgren, he like, you know what I'm saying? He thought he had the sauce. Why would you go try to see LeBron? Like, bro, you're supposed to be like, if you want to be out there, man, go watch LeBron. Go try to be on the same team as LeBron. Don't I respect you, you know what I'm saying, the competitor in you, but it's like, bro, that's first of all, this is Jamal Crawford. This ain't an NBA game. This is a Pro-Am Jamal Crawford sponsored event.
Yeah.
Pipe down, youngin'. You know what I mean? Like, take it down a notch. That's still LeBron James, my man.
Was it a freakish injury, or like how did he hurt himself?
He tried to step in the lane while LeBron was driving. Like, come on, big dog.
You asked for that.
You know what I'm saying?
You got on the tracks.
Why, you jumped into traffic, homie.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, hold on.
What was you thinking?
Rewinding your point about hyping up the white guy. Listen, you watched the And1 doc. That's pretty much what it was. I have not watched it yet. You haven't? Okay.
I have not watched it yet.
Well, just watch it, and what you just said kind of mirrors that whole thing with that too. It's a sad story. I think they might have gotten their own way at some points, but they did those guys wrong. But they're going to stop these guys from playing in the off season and all these programs and stuff, man, because that's too 100%. Big. That's two big injuries. You know, knock on wood, no other big ones happen, or gonna happen. But it's gonna stop, man, because Gallinari was gonna play big minutes for the Celtics. Heck, he was part of the reason why a lot of people picked them being the best team in the East because of that in Brogdon.
For Danilo Gallinari,
bro, he puts up numbers, man.
I mean, I like the guy, but he's got to be 40 at this point. Like, Gallinari been in the league for a long time. Like, he wasn't gonna make a splash like that.
Right. It's not like he's Joe Ingles or anything, right?
And I mean, look, I'm saying even Joe Ingles ain't Joe Ingles no more, man. Like, listen, the time is coming to pay the piper. Yeah. We're gonna talk about the Jazz here in a second, but Gallinari wasn't going. Like, it's a reason why he ain't sticking to no teams. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a hired gun at this point. But hold on, let's talk about it, man. So the Jazz, like, listen, I think the Jazz cannot keep black players because there's nowhere to get a proper Caesar in that town. I'm really convinced of that, bro. Like everybody gets traded. We can't put Gobert on there. He never had a good haircut in his life. But literally, your boy, what's his name? Who got traded? Donovan Mitchell.
Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell.
Well, Mitchell.
Rudy Gobert ruined the league. I just want you to know that.
He did. No, he did. He the price of the brick went up. Because of Rudy Gobert, the price of the package went up, and nobody could make any trades. I think that's what kept KD in Brooklyn. And we already knew that was going to be. Once Rudy Gobert was doing all that goofy stuff with COVID, and then Mitchell got it. It was like he was on his way out. But nobody can get a proper Caesar in Utah. So I'm proud of my man getting out of there. But the minute he got traded, I was so happy that the Knicks didn't get him. And it kept the Knicks in pure mediocrity like they should be, man. Like, I loved every bit of it, bro.
First of all, the Knicks getting Donovan Mitchell wasn't going to make heads or tails of that team. Like, I would have felt bad for Donovan Mitchell more than anybody. But, I mean, him going to the Cavs team is going to be a scary team. As a matter of fact, I think the Cavs might be better than the Heat.
That's the team that was
keep it a beam with you right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, they was already league pass ready. Shoot, the Cavs getting Donovan Mitchell, I ain't going to hold you. And the Nets having KD and Kyrie again made me purchase 2K. Make me get league pass because I got to see the games now because they were already league pass ready last year. Now they got Donovan Mitchell. I'm not saying Donovan moves the needle, but so hold on. Where do you stand on this?
That team was already very good.
It was.
And, you know what I'm saying? Now they got a star player. So it's like, yo, yeah, listen, we got it now.
Quick question. Where do you stand on the side of draft picks? Are you from the Danny Ainge cut cloth where you're like save the picks for the draft? Or are you trading them boys away?
It depends on where my team is. If I'm in a rebuild phase, like if I know that this team isn't going anywhere right now, like if we're going to lose a ton of games and there's a good possibility that we'll have high draft picks, go ahead and stack your draft picks and either move very high draft picks for, you know what I mean, for players that are going to make a difference on your team or just rebuild through the draft. Now, if I already got a good team, this is always the toughest thing to decide. Is your team good enough as constructed to make a good run, or do you guys actually have a chance to win a championship? Because if not, you got to hit the eject button, essentially.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you are in cap and, you know, and your market. But, I building through the draft is a good way to go just because, you know, hey, listen, man, you get some young talent in, you might mess around and get a guy like LeBron James to either draft or to come to your team to play with those young players.
Yeah, but if you're
LeBron must come home. I'm telling you right now, LeBron must come home. He saw Donovan Mitchell got traded. He was like, Data Davis, he ain't gonna be able to get it together. Westbrook is still here. We somehow matched him up with his arch nemesis. What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Head coach, man, he got a forever concussion now. I'm out of here. I'm done with this.
You think he's ready? He's ready to the eject button already?
Listen, you saw him talking about the Donovan Mitchell pickup. He was like, man, this is super big time. Man, this is a great pickup by the Cavs. Now, if only they picked up number 23 from the Lakers.
Oops, a wrong account.
Right, man. Listen, he trying to tell Bronny to go to Ohio State. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He's trying to send him to OSU.
That'd be dope because that's all the things he couldn't do. I mean, he didn't want to do, I should say. I think it should be. What else we got here, man? Serena, did you watch the match yesterday?
I did, man. We watched this whole last little run of Serena, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to witness greatness. First of all, whenever I would know to catch it, I always watch Serena matches.
Okay.
Like if I was flipping through the channels, I seen she was playing on ESPN. I always sat and watched it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to appreciate greatness. Yeah. So it was nice. You know what I mean? Like she fought to the end. Yeah. But you know, hey man, listen. Father Time catches up with all of us. She looked great to be 40. Yeah. And, hell of a career.
I didn't watch it. And because like I thought she was gonna lose the last match, and I just didn't want to see her lose. I didn't, bro. I didn't. Like I love.
It was fine.
I love seeing the greats be great, and I didn't like. And I get she's going out on top, man, or going out on her shield, I should say. But I just didn't want to see it. I felt like she was probably gonna lose one of these two matches. Oh yeah. It'd have been a great story to see. I mean, like you said, at 40, man, 40 stuff changes at 40, bro.
I would say she wasn't moving the same. Like,
I
wasn't.
Nah. This wasn't catsuit days.
But what I will say is like she still was out there very like even when we kind of knew that she was about to lose. It was what do they call it, deuce. So it was 40 all, and. You needed to win two, you know what I'm saying, not sets, but you needed to win the game. You had to get 2 points up. Yeah. And like, she just was not going out. Like that last point that the other girl needed, Serena fought for a solid 15 minutes before, you know what I'm saying, the other girl finally just closed the door. But the girl even afterwards they were like, oh, how do you stand up to that pressure? She was like, I thought she was going to beat me. Really? So there was no pressure for me. Yeah. She was like, I just came out here and just tried to play my best because I figured she was going to beat me. Yeah, I mean, she was the greatest female tennis player of all time. Is. So past tense. I'm sorry. First of all, I don't think that she's done. Like she still has so much in the tank. I think, and you got to keep in mind she was coming back from injury. Yeah, you know what I mean. This is her first time playing matches in it was over a year. I think it was like 18 months since the last time, and she was recovering from injuries. I could see her in a year or so, being like, get back out here, even if it's just for fun. I mean, Venus is still playing, so not out of the realm of possibility.
But Venus, when was the last time she was really good? Venus.
Been a while, but I mean, who cares? I don't think tennis is a sport like that where it's like their dominance in the sport was something unheard of. But it's like, win or lose. I mean, nobody likes to lose, but if you got love for it, like go out there. Like it's not crazy for people to be super old and still playing. I mean, you think about like a sport like golf. I think Phil Mickelson is still out there, still taking tournaments every now and then, and he's like 100 years old. There's
so many things with golf that doesn't make sense anymore, and I think as black folk, once Tiger wasn't good, we just stopped following it.
We got out of there.
We ejected. Like so, I don't follow it as much. You know what I mean? So, but With golf, man, there's so many players that come and go. Like Vijay Singh was one of the Indian golfers. I kind of like, he's a guy of color. Like, I'm a root for him. Then he was trash. So like guys come and go. I don't know who's good or who's not good. And once Tiger started taking triple undies onto the, I don't know.
That's the thing. And it be guys like Tiger's run again was unprecedented, but it be guys who have a hot year and then you know what I mean, like what was it, Rory McIlroy or whatever?
Yeah. He's not good no more.
No, I ain't heard his name in quite a while, so I'm assuming no.
Well, because the sport is so hard, man. My dad's an avid golfer, but I just don't get down with it, bro. Like I'll be the guy driving the cart, getting drunk on beer. Like I wouldn't care nothing about hitting the ball in the hole or none of that stuff. I'm out here just trying to get these Jordan golf shoes off. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't care about none of that. But all that, man. Like I said, salute to Serena. Get on your career. Kev thinks you're coming back. Ooh. But football's byke.
They gave her some trash Nikes. I will tell you that Nike never did right by Serena.
Oh no, they did. But they had one pair that was fire though. It was like a trainer. It was like a true tennis shoe. It was based on the Agassiz. They were fire, and I almost was trying to get them, but they didn't put them in big sizes to where they could fit men. And I was going to cop them, but I couldn't get it. But anyways,
Nike sent her a care package at the end. I was like, ugh.
Oh yeah, that's bizarre. Nike had a good little promo thing going. They should have released it too to people. Yeah. Trying to get the retro joints. But like I said, football's byke, man.
Yes.
Okay. Buckeyes kick off in about 4 hours. Have you been watching any football today?
No, I was out running, man. Like I was getting all of our weekend, stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
For us to be able to hunker down and chill out. So
okay.
I haven't watched any football today. But I'm already getting the text messages. I guess Michigan won. I know you were telling me that they were whooping butt against some nobody team.
Yeah,
they're playing. You know what I'm saying, DeVry or ITT Tech.
Right. Yeah, ITT Tech. They suited them up and they found enough players off the scrap heap to get a team out there. Like Michigan fans do this every year, and I'm starting to believe that Michigan fans are more obnoxious than you Buckeye fans. I'm really starting to believe that.
It's because they suck. Like that's the real problem. Like at least the Buckeyes are a good team. Michigan literally has been irrelevant for the past 15 years. They got one good win in on fluke last year on Ohio State. Now it's like, oh, we back. Like, no, you're not. Y'all are still ass cheeks. Like y'all have been for the past 2 decades. Like let's cut it out here.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere. You went to the playoffs, got embarrassed, got completely demolished and wrecked. And everybody was like, why didn't they send Ohio State like they should have? Because Michigan is just out here being an embarrassment as usual.
Yeah, they are. I see that NIL money's hitting differently, though. You see your boy, the quarterback for Ohio State, gave everybody $500 gift cards.
Put respect on his name.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We just getting started. You know you'll know the names. You'll know the names.
Just when I get done giving y'all some credit, tonight. Man. Just like I get y'all some.
You know what I mean? Like. It's all right. It's all right. I forgive you. It's cool. Yeah. But he got him the little Express. First of all, I think Express probably gave him them gift cards.
Yeah,
just so that way he could say the name.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, we're gonna give everybody suits, man. They're gonna be from you, but just make sure that you say, hey, listen, I'm giving these to you to go to Express, the sharpest men around.
If somebody with a real one, they came, man, ain't nobody buying no suits from Express.
Right. Man, we try to go to Gucci. We try to go to that Gucci store at Easton, cuh. Yeah, I bet. All right.
Yeah, right. Although I will say,
I'm trying to go to the one across the street.
Did you ever went to the Nike store at Easton?
Yes, I've been in there like twice. There's nothing in there.
It is bizarre.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Like nothing in there. First of all, I didn't know it was there. I got the little alert on my phone. Oh, there's a Nike store here. And we were going to Cheesecake Factory for brunch. And it was right across the street. So I went in there. I said, what is this? I literally ranted while I was straight old man rant the whole time I'm in there. Like, what is this?
You better look in the outlets.
Yeah, like this is trash. I'm getting it. We left. I did buy nothing out of there.
First of all, the mall is such a the mall is an absolute wreck because after we left your house, man, we went and got Black Box fixed.
Okay.
So it's like, we went in there, we had to place our order, and then of course we had to wait. So we're like, all right, we'll just do a couple of laps or whatever. It'd be cool. Mm-hmm. Fam, first of all, I already knew off top, like going to Easton on a Friday night was going to be a mistake. But it actually wasn't so bad. It's not like how it used to be. Like because there's so much more outside area and so much more parking. Like you can get around pretty freely. Nobody was actually inside the actual mall part, like that center mall part where the movie theater is. So that was okay. Mm-hmm. But when I just tell you, like, it was just the strangest mix of like old people and then like young kids being young kids. Like we were driving by, there was like a Jeep. Some dude hanging out of the sunroof and they blasting Big Pimpin'. He's like trying to talk to some girl. I'm like, all right.
I'll tell you.
I'm just looking at my watch like, is the food ready yet? I'm ready to go.
The last time we went during the day when the kids started school because the kids are in school all day. So we were there. Nobody was there. All the kids were in school. It was just nothing but folk who either took a day off or old people in Easton. I had such a great time after going to brunch and coming home. You know how you get them alerts on your phone? It'll say like, how was your meeting at Easton Town Center? I wrote a review. I literally sat on my phone and wrote a full review of how of a great day I had at Easton. I've reached those levels, Kev. That's where I'm at with it, bro. But no, I'm like you. There's no way I'm going to Easton on no Friday night with all the riffraff and the little kids out there, man. Like I'm at old man levels for real, bro.
That's how I felt. I was like, you know what I mean? But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Part of me felt like, all right, it's nice to know that kids are still doing the same stuff I was doing when I was their age. Like, listen, had you caught Kev 20 years earlier, I probably would have been hanging out of a sunroof, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk to some girls. I'm not going to lie to you here. You know what I mean?
Right, no.
I was that guy too.
Yeah, I was that guy as well. Like, I was probably the one in the passenger seat out the roof. Like, I mean, like, it's completely.
Right.
It wasn't even my. It was my
he
man's
was definitely
whip.
the passenger.
Oh, I was definitely.
Yeah,
okay, all right. Okay.
Man's might have been in the back seat. That's the reason why he went through the sunroof, just because, you know, nobody wants to look at the guy in the back. He was probably in the middle of the back seat. There was no window for him.
He was right B.
Yeah, 1000%. So you know what I mean, like, but I respect it. You know what I mean. So that part made my heart smile. But the old curmudgeon in me was like, man, listen, I got a big ass house at home. I want to get to. I want to get there. I want to eat this food, and I got a huge TV.
Right.
We can watch a movie on that. Like, I'm good. I'm ready to be out of here. I already got my girl.
Right.
There's no hollering.
I got
I'm gone. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. We're gonna go watch Serena.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
So.
In HD. The simple things in life. But speaking of college football though, the board has elected to go with a 12-team playoff format now.
So how exactly is that supposed to work? So are two of the teams going to be like a wild card? Because otherwise it doesn't line up if my math is correct, right? Because 12 teams means 6 games. 6 games condenses down to 3. 3 makes no sense.
That makes sense. You're right. No, 6 goes to 3. Yeah, it has to be 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or one has to be a wild card and like somebody.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's probably what it'll be. It'll be that. Listen, we both know this is a money grab. You know what I'm saying? This is clearly a money grab. As a Buckeye fan, not saying you guys would ever not worry about getting in the top 4, but this pretty much guarantees you'll be in a playoff every year. And then the thing I don't like about it though is like this is a money grab. Do you think that money's getting kicked down to all the players? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, NIL deals, it'll still help.
But everybody ain't getting no NIL deal. You know what I'm saying? George,
a lot more guys will have an opportunity to.
Maybe you're right. A lot of guys would because there's going to be more of the pie to go around. And if it trickles down, I'll stop my old man rant. But right now, when I first saw it, I didn't like it. I don't like it. I just don't want. I want these kids to get their money. I love these NIL deals, man. They hitting different. I like to see CJ Stroud pulling up in the Bentley
G-Wagon, the Bentleys, and all that.
Yeah, all that stuff. I want to because you got to think about how much money they're generating for those universities, bro.
And gonna continue to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But here's the reason I do like it. Is it does give the smaller schools a better chance, and it gives us more parity for a Cinderella story to actually occur.
That
you
is
know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, yo, listen, maybe a team does get hot and somebody upsets Alabama now. You know, I can't even think of a school. Who's the school that had that? Boise. Maybe Boise State, becomes a national champion.
Yeah. I mean, but Boise State's pretty much the Gonzaga of college football. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine.
And that's fine. But I would like to see them lined up and get a shot. You're right.
Yeah. So I do like it just on the strength of, it does create parity and a lot more opportunity for smaller schools. Because it's like, yo, since the playoff era started in 2015 or something like that, because Ohio State won the first year that the playoff system was in effect. You know what I mean? Go Bucks, because that's what we do. We stomp things out. You know what I mean? Like, man, OH. You know what I'm saying? Holla back. You already know what time it is. But but if you really think about it, it's like, man, since the playoff era has begun, it's like Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, Clemson,
yeah,
LSU. It's the same 5 teams that have just been kind of. Oregon was a part of that for a second too.
Yeah,
it's just the same 5 teams that just keep cycling out to the
here's
actual
what I believe
playoffs.
is going to happen. They're going to do this, and it's going to be a money grab, and it's going to work. Don't get me wrong; it's going to bring in more dollars. But what it's going to do is going to see these smaller schools, these quote unquote Cinderella schools, get in and get a mud hole stomped in them. Because I'm here to tell you, if they think that if the Boise's of the world are going to line up against Georgia, did you see that Georgia team last year, Kev? Them was some gorillas out there, man. Like they would have dropped. They would have like Ohio State, like they got gorillas, bro. Like you're not gonna. It's a reason why those teams get all the good players, man. You know what I mean?
The difference is, hey, at least you got a chance. All right,
but you
had the opportunity.
But at some point, even though you got a chance, if you got a chance and you got a 50 ball dropped on you, do you really? Does that help you or does it hurt you?
I mean, listen. You had to go out there and play the game. Now, I mean, if you got stomped out, you got stomped out. Now, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Cream rises.
I'm gonna tell you, 2 or 3 of them in a year. That's coaches getting fired. The boosters, like, it's gonna be all bad. I think. I don't know. Maybe that's just my curmudgeon self just talking.
Nah,
but
I think it'll be good. Like I said, if nothing else, those smaller schools can get some exposure. Because I mean, even maybe your team does get stomped out, but a defensive player makes a Jadeveon Clowney hit, and next thing you know, he's a first, second round draft pick that he wouldn't have been otherwise. So I don't think anybody's draft prospects drop, but I do think it gives guys a chance to be seen on a national stage. That's the reason I like it more than anything.
Okay.
It just gives more teams a chance to share the spotlight a little bit. Because I mean, the Power 5 schools are still going to be there, and then the rest of the spots are just for whoever's not OSU.
Gotcha. So what's on the menu tonight for the game, man? What y'all cooking on?
I don't know. I'm thinking about ordering pizza. I've not had pizza in about a year.
I'm glad you said that, because I'm gonna tell you, bro. After I seen you yesterday, I'm gonna give you about 2, maybe 3 more months, Kev. And like every time I see you, you're like a size smaller, and like to the point where like, nah, seriously, I'm gonna pull up to your crib with like everything carby, and we're gonna eat until you throw up. Like we're gonna, like, even with my diet,
give me an Ensure.
I'm coming here with the Ensure, the side thing that you put in the feeding tube joint. Like I'm coming in there straight up, and if I gotta hold you down, I am, bro. Because like every time I see you, I'm so proud of y'all, man, for real. But like, yo, like you're in like a medium at this point, bro. Like I'm sick of it. So.
The thing is too, like I kind of know, like I'm getting to that point now where it's like, all right, like I'm pretry much done. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, don't drop anymore.
This is where I get worried. This is your first winter without a little bit of weight on you, bro. Like you're gonna be cold. Like you're gonna
I be cold. It was summertime. I was cold. Man, I tell you. One day I was at work, man. I was in there freezing, man. The lady next to me, she was burning up. I'm like, well, I know why, but at the same time. Like she was trying to roast me a little bit. I'm like, hey, listen, like we got the air conditioner on. It's cold, okay? Like it is freezing. Yes,
That's funny, man. But I don't know what we're gonna eat either, man. This is week 5 in the gym, and like I feel myself getting a lot stronger and stuff. But yeah, man, for real. Like I feel good about it, man. I feel good. So I see y'all, and it motivates the heck out of me. But I am gonna pull up to your crib with like a deep dish pizza, and we're gonna eat it to the bitter end. Okay, until one of us throws up.
Tonight might be the night.
Okay.
Tonight might be the night.
Get you some carbs in, man. All right, it's okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. But come Monday, I'm right back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back.
Well,
straight.
yeah, like I'm just saying.
We just took a break. Yeah, we just took a break for our anniversary. Enjoyed all the stuff. But no, hold on, no. Yeah. While we still talking about college football, man. First of all, you got to claim your team right now. Like it's early enough. You got to claim your team right now. Who you rolling with?
All right,
I mean, you can come roll with the Buckeyes. You know what I'm saying? Come be obnoxious. It feels good. It feels good, man.
No, I hate y'all fans. Here's the thing. It's a couple of y'all I hate. Like you, I know you're a realist. You'll say this with like as far as your arrogance of it all, but that's always been you. There's some people that aren't realists of the Buckeyes that get on my nerves. I've always been a Florida State fan. Like always. I've always liked Charlie Ward. They were trash these last couple of years. And I still find myself rooting for them. It's just that I never got into college football, and then it became fun to root against Michigan. So I guess I've always been a Buckeye fan.
Semi-Buckeye fan. So we claiming you. We claim you as a Buckeye fan.
That'll work. Like I got a closet full of Buckeye colored Jordans. So yeah, I feel you. Listen, it's good to be here. Okay, the water's warm. I thank you for having me over,
Hey, there you go.
So I will claim my team. We're going to win the championship this year. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anybody beating a C.J. Stroud forever. Yeah, that's all I got. Although I will say,
that's what I let it hear. It's like music to my ears.
That one year y'all had that linebacker Raekwon, I was all on board. Like I'm like, okay, hey, you got a linebacker called Raekwon. I gotta align myself with this team, man.
Yeah. Listen, man. It's gonna be more of that this year, man. It's up. Yeah, it's up for everybody. Man, listen, my text messages have already been. I've been already getting the obligatory. Michigan is going to be 12-0.
Oh boy,
we're looking tough to beat. I'm like,
well, see, you're just getting it because your family's from Michigan, so you got a family full of Michigan fans and Ohio State fans. So I get it. Y'all got like the Bloods and the Crips within your own family. I understand that. Literally blue and red too. So yeah, I understand that. But no, other Michigan fans, bro, I think they're more obnoxious than you Buckeye fans.
Some of them can be. You know what though? What I will say is that for the past decade, they have been real humble. Okay. You know what I mean?
They got y'all last year, didn't
they? They did. That's what I'm saying. So the past decade, like from 2010 till 2020, especially after that, the COVID year when they ducked us, They just decided they weren't playing football anymore. Right. Once they saw us steamrolling and they knew kind of the inevitable was on the way, they were like, we're not going to play. It's like, yeah, all right. Yo, listen, Michigan fans did not say, they did not make a peep. Like, they were the quietest of the quiet. Now that they got a little win under their belt versus, you know what I mean, an actual good team. Yeah. Now they're feeling themselves, you know what I mean? They're feeling pretty good, but we're going to go ahead and put a stop to that this year. And listen, if nothing else, we're beating, like, Michigan. Your time's up. We're not having that.
I foresee that happening as well.
Colorado State. I can't believe man's go talk to me about Colorado State.
Yeah,
boy, that is a lacrosse school. Okay, that is a skiing school, man. They don't play football.
They don't even got cool colors. You know what I'm saying? Like their colors was trash. But yeah, football is bike. I'm just happy to see cats out here turning their bodies into weapons again. Like I love to see it, man, because I could never do it. Like, you football players, you guys are different, bro. Like, as a basketball player, I could have done it. Just couldn't do it.
Yeah, no. Couldn't do it. I mean, football is fun. Like, it's a good time, but you know, hey, listen, like I said, it does take it. You got to be half crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad you said it too. I'm glad, like, when I say it as a basketball player, cats get offended. Like, no, as a football player, you said it. So yeah, it's true. That's what I always say. You guys got something a little wrong with you to play football.
You got to be half crazy. But man, so. You know, already know NFL ain't no question, but how are you feeling about your Eagles?
I'm trying not to get hyped. I got to be honest with you. I'm trying not to, because everybody has been talking about him. I think people just jump on the Jalen Hurts bandwagon. I think people really like Jalen Hurts. I want to, first of all, say thank you to the Saints for giving us a safety for pretty much nothing. I want to thank y'all for that. Now y'all trying to throw slander on my man's name after he gone. Like, basically after he left, y'all just throwing a lot of slander on him. But no, people are really high on the Eagles, man. Harry Roseman, whatever our GM's name is, he did it again. Basically fleeced y'all for that safety. We got rid of Jalen Reagor, who was underachieving. We got Brown, whatever that dude's name is. He's big and black, so I love him on my team. But yeah, I'm just like, bro, we got the big man from Georgia. I knew at draft night when he was dancing a jig, his suit didn't fit and his ankles were gray. That's the guy I wanted on my team, man. Like, that, I just love everything about him. He just wants to eat and play football. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying not to get too hyped, bro. I really am. Like, seriously, I feel good about it. But that's the beauty of the NFL, because, like, I'm hyped. 3 weeks from now, I may say football is stupid, and the corners of my head have went back a little bit further, and now I got to get a baldy. You know what I mean? They stressed me out, bro.
See, that's what I love about Eagles fans, man. Like, y'all, like, listen, if it's Super Bowl or I hate football and everybody's trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no in between. There's you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're pretty good. It was solid. And it was like, no. Either we're the best or I hate everybody on this team. Fire everybody. Start again.
Blow it up. Blow it up. I'm going with the Kev mentality of basketball since. Like, yo, if y'all ain't going to be good, blow it up.
Yeah, get him out of here. Like, listen, I got good faith in my Saints this year. I think we're going to be good. Jameis Winston, he's back. He's healthy. He can see. He's got both eyes.
Protect him at all costs, bro. That dude is a national treasure. Like, seriously. Jalen Hurts. Jameis Winston is a national. Every time I hear him talk, I laugh. And I don't think he's trying to be funny. Mm-hmm. He's just a funny dude, man.
He is, man. And he's a good quarterback. You know what I mean? I think he's going to take us all the way. I've got big hopes for this team, man. Listen, we're solid through and through, and man, gonna be a good year. Gonna be a good year for us.
That's what's up.
I threw forget the Rams.
Yeah, no,
big middle fingers to the Rams. Pixelated.
Word. Yeah. Although they're gonna be good. They are gonna be good.
No, nothing but bad things are coming to them. You listen. Aaron Donald should have caught an assault charge. I don't know why he's still free. Like, we made a big deal about Deshaun Watson, about redacted.
Has Chan stopped blowing your phone up about them yet?
No, but listen. So we're all in a group chat about it, or we're all in just a group. We got a group chat, and so everybody piles on about the Rams. Okay. So it's like, yo, listen, nobody's trying to hear that mess. Like, none of us. We're not going for it, man. Listen. Baltimore's got bad karma coming to him.
Oh yeah. You see the mascot took the L? They should have paid my man. Pay him, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay Big Trust, man. Pay that man his money, bro.
They started GoFundMe to get Big Trust his money.
Why haven't they paid him? Seriously, why haven't they?
It's a GoFundMe for $250 million.
That's the going rate. When they saw Russell Wilson get 245, it's the going rate, man. You know? Pay the man. Pay him.
Russ is one though.
Yeah.
That's one. Yeah. So you can't set the bar on a guy who won now. Now Jimmy Garoppolo, any money that he gets, listen.
Who's next?
As far as getting paid?
To get paid, yeah. Is it just Lamar? But who else is up?
I don't know. Is Josh Allen up after this year?
I think he got his.
He already got his money?
I think he got his money. If he didn't, he's gonna break the bank too.
Yeah.
But I think somebody else is up. But we all know, like, you gotta pay Big Trust his money, man.
Yeah, pay Big Trust.
Listen, I put it in the notes about this Capitol Records and this artist, and the only thing I thought about was the whole NFT craze. First of all, no one's talking about NFTs anymore. The funny money is gone. It's over. And I saw this Capitol Records. They had a digital artist. He was in the metaverse, and then he started dropping. Yeah, FN Mecca, and they started dropping some N-bombs, and then they were like, "Oh, we got to get him up out of here." Like what is going on here? Why'd y'all sign him anyway? It was stupid. It was stupid.
It cost nothing.
It did cost.
So
nothing.
It's like, why not give it a try?
Yeah.
Listen, that whole thing was dumb. I don't.
Yeah, no, there's nothing to see here. I don't even want to give it any.
I guess it's one of those things where it's like, man, you gotta try. You gotta push the envelope. You gotta try stuff. How do you know what's gonna work and what's not gonna work if you don't try it?
True.
But it was nasty. I wasn't happy about it at all.
It was more corny than anything to me, because even when I saw
the real thing.
They look like big Little Peep or Little Pump, whatever those little guys are. Like, I didn't know what it was, and it just looked stupid. And the music wasn't even good either. I'm
like, bruh, I've been so turned off by rap music. Yeah, it's a young man's game at this point, and it's like, man, the artists that we like, and there's still even artists that come out now where I like their stuff. It's new artists that come out that I like, but for the most part, man, it's kind of embarrassing to be a rapper. So
basically, it's the DJ Khaled album.
Basically,
it's that. First of all,
how did he get so many stars and it was so?
He's
bad?
A gimmick. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, DJ Khaled is a gimmick, man. And I wanted, first of all, we were going to review the album, and I was going to do the review on my own. I had literally a 30-minute rant about DJ Khaled I was going to do, and I was going to do it on my own and release it. And I really figured it out, man. He's a gimmick. He is a gimmick. I hate DJ Khaled. I've said it for years. I do not like him. You always say, "Dear, why you hate him?" This is why I hate him. Stuff like this happens, man. So much so he couldn't even send the right correspondence to everybody on the verse with Hov in them. First of all, Rick Ross didn't know what the song was about. Wayne got the memo. Of course, Hov got the memo. But Ross was just rapping. Don't get me wrong, it was good rap. But I blame DJ Khaled for Ross's verse being off, because it made no sense to go with the concept of what the song was about. And I think if he would have maybe dialed in a little bit more with Wayne, we would get a better verse. But Wayne's verse was pretty daggone good. The problem I have with DJ Khaled is he is a gimmick. He is everything that's wrong, bro. He is Peter Popoff Holy Water. He is Flex Tape. He is Android foldable phones, and he is 3D glasses. He is a gimmick. I hate everything about him. You put all these acts on there. If you condense the album down to about 8-9 tracks, you got a pretty good album. Okay,
I don't know, man.
But I'm saying you got some throwaway tracks in there. But I mean, 8 or 9 songs, you got a pretty good album. Just throwing everybody on an album, literally mailing in a verse and then meshing them all together as a cohesive album, it wasn't that. It was all over the place, man. I just don't like that method of what he does. And I'm so ticked off that we got a great Hov verse and now everyone talked about the album. That's the only reason why I listen to the album.
Oh, nobody talks about the album.
No,
everybody talks about the Hov verse.
But that's the only reason why I listen to it. I'm like, okay, let me keep going, because Hov is over. I've listened to Hov like 3, 4, 5 times in a row. Let me listen to the whole album.
No. Listen, man.
Oh my God.
Use this gospel. Like, listen.
Why?
I'm so happy to know that Eminem is in a better place, especially, hey, listen, if he's accepted the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior,
right?
Then good for him.
Yeah,
that ain't it. But outside of that, man, how did Drake drop bad?
They got to fight. Khaled and Drake got to fight, bro.
It was not great. I mean, first of all, that intro from Drake, not great. I mean, it's 45 seconds. It was kind of like whatever. And then the Staying Alive record, that didn't do anything. Nobody cared about that song. And that's Drake and Lil Baby. Like, how do you catch a brick with the 2 hottest rappers, currently in the game? And it's like, I can tell you why. Because DJ Khaled started screaming. Exactly.
Peter Popoff Holy Water, bro. I'm telling you, it's
and
a
nobody's
gimmick.
gonna give him their best. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, like, listen, maybe just lending my voice to you will help out. But it's like, nah, man, like, these songs are throwaways. And then Khaled just, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my God,
he couldn't hype it up enough.
When he said when he did the Juice World I literally wanted to throw my headphones. I wanted to throw them. Like I hated when I would just hear his voice. God did, and when he said Juice World did, I was so angry at that album. Like, yo, what is he doing, bro? Like, what is this, man? And why is it being accepted? Maybe it's not accepted. I just hate it. I hate him.
Yeah, listen, I think that the formula just kind of wore thin at this point. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, where he was just taking songs that have already worked and then throwing the current big acts on an album. And I think, hey, we just kind of figured him out. It's cool. But listen, at least we got a legendary Hove verse.
We did.
Everybody was happy to hear from Jay-Z. I mean, Hove did. He came through and he did what he was supposed to do. But,
right.
I just think that time is just... First of all, these albums are nothing but promotional pieces for DJ Khaled to, scream on other things and come up with more catchphrases and get more brand deals, which I'm not mad at. You know what I'm saying? Secure the bag however you want.
Get your money.
First of all, if you've ever heard any of Khaled's old McDonald's ads, they were fantastic. Like, listen, that guy, he's a master marketer. I have to give him his props because, like, yo, those, like, the way that he could describe bacon, egg, and cheese. What do they call those things?
McGriddle?
One of those things, yeah.
Okay.
McGriddle or the biscuit or something. I don't remember. But the way he talked about it, man, like, yo, Khaled was like, yo, listen, I go to McDonald's, I order 2 of the biscuits, and you know what I'm saying? And then I go back around the block and I order 2 more. 2 for now. And that way I got 2 for later. Oh, okay. Listen, go on YouTube and look up DJ Khaled McDonald's commercials. He's a master salesman. No. They were no. Listen, you got to, because they are the best. I was like, man, listen, it low-key make you want a breakfast biscuit or something, man. Uh-huh. Like, he's good at selling things, man. And like, it's just a promotional tool with this music. Essentially he's Michael Buffer.
Okay.
You get what I mean? Because what does Michael Buffer do? Does Michael Buffer fight? No.
You know
what I'm saying? But somehow he's synonymous with fighting and sports events, and he finessed that into being on people's records and stuff like that. Like, yo,
yeah. But I'll say the difference between that though is, like, people seemingly want to be around Michael Buffer. I don't think anybody wants to be around Khaled. Like, I just don't think he's just from the air, just looking at him from the optics, he looks very annoying. And then he got the big fake teeth. He should have got the medium boys. He had the large teeth. It gets on my nerves. I don't like DJ Khaled.
Wait. So, first of all, do you think Khaled really doesn't turn it off? You think he's like that all the time?
I think he's like that all the time. I think he wakes up like that. I really do.
So he's really just a WWE wrestler.
Absolutely. 1,000%.
I don't see. This is why I disagree. I don't think that that's possible, because listen, he's got 2 kids. You think those kids allow him to, like, just sit here and act like? Eventually, the kids got to get on his nerves. Like, we just got to keep it all the way real. Like, at some point, he got to be like, hey, listen, man, eat your vegetables. Now, I done told you 1,000 times, man. We're not about to keep on doing this. He ain't gonna be there. Yo, listen, you got to eat your vegetables. God did. The kids will be like, shut up. You know what I mean?
That would mean you have to be around him, though. Like, I think Khaled got like 9 nannies, man. Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe none of it, bro.
He got to be around his kids at some point. Like, listen,
think so?
No matter what. Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. Okay. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? The kids one day, you know what I'm saying, walk up to him and bring him a turd, you know what I mean? Like, he can't keep on just, you know what I'm saying, acting like, like he's in the WWE wrestling. Like, it's gonna be like, hey, yo, listen, you got to take that back outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree with you. I think that might be true. I don't know. I just don't. I'm not picking up what he's putting down, bro. I'm sick of it. This album was a brick. If I got to rate it with Hove, I give it an 80. Just because of Hove. Without Hove, it's a 30. That album is a complete 30, man. Like, you got some of the like you said, the hottest acts in the world on this album, and it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Not a lot of hits. For there to be so many hot acts, not a lot of hits. Even though I thought the Migos record, or I don't know if it's Migos anymore. I thought that was pretty good.
What's up with that?
Like, Offset is he's in disputes with QC, and I think that's what broke up the Migos.
So they're breaking up.
Yeah, Offset's not feeling them no more. And
okay.
So yeah, and I think that it has something to do with Cardi. I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, right. Who cares?
Speaking of which, so have you heard Nicki's new song?
She had an album come out, I thought, too. I haven't heard one second.
No album. Oh, it was an album, but it was just the greatest hits.
Oh, was it? Okay, I didn't listen to 1 second of it. No, I did not listen to the new song. You tell me about it.
I couldn't because I haven't heard it either. Okay. But I know that it exists.
Okay.
And apparently it's doing really well. But like it's doing really well, but it's also like, well, I haven't heard it. So how's it? Like, I mean, there was no escaping Hov's verse. Like everybody was talking about it, dissecting it. It was on social media and all this. But somehow, apparently, like even like you think about when "Break My Soul" came out, you know, I couldn't avoid hearing that song. And apparently Nicki's song is #1 in the world, but I've never heard it. And like, I don't like when it came out, I didn't see anybody talking about it. Like nobody was posting about it on social media. Nobody's posting about it yet on social media still. She dropped a video for it. I haven't seen any clips for this video.
So how is it #1? Or how is it doing well?
I have not the slightest idea.
So she paid the streaming for him.
Listen, man, your guess is as good as mine because like to me, it's kind of mind boggling that I'm like, yo, listen, I don't hear anybody talking about this song. I haven't seen anything about this song. I haven't heard this song. Like I got in the car the other day and, you know, because I live out in the country, my Bluetooth doesn't always pick up right away. I have to kind of drive down the street, get a cellular signal. So I have to listen to the radio for a second. I heard the Cardi B song with Kanye and Lil Durk. And I'm like, okay, this is playing on the radio. That's what's up. And then it just kind of brought me back to, but I thought the Nicki Minaj song was #1 in the world. I don't understand. So I don't understand the music game anymore, man.
I don't either. I don't either, man. I think, and I blame people like DJ Khaled getting in here, putting these McDonald albums out, these flex tape albums, bro. And I think that's part of the problem too. I want to see artists get into the booth with the people they're making the albums with and like cook up something dope. Don't give me these mailed in verses and just meshing it all together. At least if you're going to do it that way, just tell everybody what the basis of the song's about. Ross should fight DJ Khaled. He should.
For putting him in that. Ross turned in a good enough verse, but I do think he would have went harder.
He did.
Had he heard
he would have went harder.
Verse and all that stuff, yeah.
Absolutely, 1,000%, man. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Before we get out of here, man, we want to talk about Gibbs and Benny. Like, I still don't understand what the heck happened between them.
I don't understand what. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where the bad. Well, I do know where the bad blood comes from, but it's kind of stupid. Just because it was like, yo, I think Gibbs made a joke about when, you know, the whole thing with Benny went down or whatever, and Benny decided that it was gonna be smoke forever, and then the fight happened and all that other stuff. First of all, I don't know if Benny. I don't know, man.
It's stupid. We're getting music though. We're getting music.
Triple S coming real soon, they say.
Gibbs put a single out with Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't heard it yet.
I haven't heard it either. I was going to ask you, I haven't heard it either, so I don't know anything about it. So we got an album coming out before the year's over, or for the month's out. He got an album coming, so we're looking forward to that. But that whole beef,
sold separately.
Yeah, sold separately. That whole beef between them was super weird to me.
It was, and I don't know if Benny thought that MC Dinosaur Barbecue line. I don't know if he thought that was funny or.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. We showed the chain and everything. That was.
But Gibbs was on his head.
Oh, very much so. That's when
that was funny.
Those moments is when I love following Gibbs on social media, on Twitter. I should say it's the only one I use, but that was fun. He said the barber's coming, and I literally that was.
The hair plugs I met.
That was pretty daggone funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was drinking some coffee, damn near spit it out. Like that's pretty funny, man. All right, man. Let's get on out of here, man. You got anything else?
No, I think we gave the people enough of the art, man. I think that'll hold them over. Hopefully, we back on a more consistent schedule. Like, we got everything. Everything has calmed down now for at least a little while, so I think we'll be good. So the art is coming for the people that enjoy it, man. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, absolutely, and likewise, like, subscribe, send it to your people, drink your coffee while you're doing it. It makes your coffee taste better. But yo, people, this is Nate here. This is Kev, and this was the GamesMusicLyfe podcast, episode 293. Drink more water, people. Peace.